Hey, Bree. Something really bad happened to my dad. I'm really sorry, but I think we're going to have to cancel our trip.
Wait, what do you mean? Is your dad all right? What happened?
I don't know. He is going to go to the hospital right now, and they're going to look into him.
What do you mean you don't know? You said you were going to spend the night with your parents last night, and all of a sudden something happened to him this morning?
I don't know what happened. I'm not a doctor. That's why he's going to the hospital right now.
That's so awful. Is your mom okay? But yeah, I guess we will have to cancel our trip to New Zealand.
I know. I am sorry. I really didn't want it to happen this way. But I don't know what's wrong with my dad. I just wouldn't feel comfortable taking our trip when my dad is like this.
Oh, Mark, I completely understand. You have to put your family first. I really hope that your dad is okay. What hospital is he going to? I can meet you there.
No, don't worry about it. You don't need to go see him.
But why? I mean, he's my father-in-law after all. I really don't mind going at all. I feel like I should at least be there to let him know I'm thinking of him.
No, seriously, don't bother coming. You'll just get in the way if you show up. Are you trying to upset my family even more right now?
Oh, really? I didn't know that your family felt that way about me.
What are you talking about? Just because he was nice to you when we were dating and let you marry me doesn't mean he ever liked you. He was complaining about you all last night while we were drinking.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. I thought that him and I got along so well.
He told me that he started to feel sick when you and I started dating and that it has only gotten worse. He says that this is all your fault.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but I feel like I have to do something now. Can I at least come and wait in the hospital lobby?
I don't think that he even wants you in the same building. Can't you take the hint and just stay away?
Does your dad really hate me that much? I don't know what to say.
How about you just take the trip to New Zealand by yourself?
What are you talking about? There is no way I could take that trip at a time like this and without you.
But we already made the reservations. It would just be a waste if one of us didn't go.
But this is an emergency. These things happen and sometimes we just have to deal with it. I really think we should just forget about the trip right now.
Please just go, Bree. For your sake and my dad's. Just get out of here.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I don't think my dad even wants you in the country right now. That is how much you've upset and hurt him.
I'm sorry, but I really just think that that is a little excessive and not fair to me. How will me leaving the country help your dad?
Look, if you leave the country, then my dad might start to feel better and might even recover.
I really just don't think that that's how the body works. What have the doctors said?
It doesn't matter what they say. I say that if there is even a 1% chance of it working, that means you should get out of here. He's my dad. Why do you want to keep hurting him?
Mark, you know that that is not what I want at all. I just want to be there by your side for this trying time that you're going through.
Well, I don't need you. If you want to help me, then you can do that by leaving.
But you're my husband. I'm your wife. You can't just throw me out like this.
What aren't you getting about this? Just your presence is harming my father's health. You can't be here.
I don't understand why you're acting as if you can't see where I'm coming from. This doesn't even make sense.
I already told you. If you want to help me, if you want to help my dad, the only thing that you can do is just take that trip to New Zealand without me.
But how am I supposed to go abroad and travel at a time like this? I would feel just awful.
Please. As your husband, I am begging you to just listen and do as I say.
Well, there are still 10 hours until I even need to be at the airport. Can't we just talk this out a little more?
No. Besides, I'm at the hospital now and don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I could be here for days.
But what about changes of clothes? Or your toothbrush? I can give you those things from outside the hospital at least, right?
I don't need clothes from home. I have some clothes at my parents' house. Just don't come near me or my dad at all. Do you understand?
I don't understand. All I want to do is help you. Why won't you let me do anything for you?
You have done enough. This whole thing is your fault anyways. Don't you realize that?
That isn't what I meant. I just want to help you. Mark, why are you treating me like this all of a sudden? I don't even know what I did.
And I have told you over and over again that if you want to help, then you need to leave the country. How many different ways do I have to say that before you understand?
But can't you at least tell me what it is your dad doesn't like about me? I don't even know what I did. And I really don't think that I should be going abroad at a time like this.
It will be fine. If you leave, I am sure that my dad will start to recover and everything will be fine.
Okay. I understand. I really hope you're right and that everything is okay. Your dad is going to be in my thoughts, Mark.
Just go already. Pack up your bag, go to the airport, and leave already. I need to handle something here at the hospital.
I just really don't think that I should be taking this trip at all. My name is Bree, and I am a 32-year-old housewife. The other day, my husband Mark decided to visit his parents before we left for a trip. But I never expected this to happen. Mark's father was always so kind to me. I always felt like I could go to him with any problem. I was shocked to hear that he was sickened in the hospital. I was even more shocked to hear that he secretly hated me the entire time that he knew me. All I wanted to do was be there for Mark and his family. I waited at home, wondering about whether or not I should really go on this trip by myself when suddenly, the doorbell rang. I was shocked to see who was standing on my porch when I opened the door.
Bree, are you still at home?
Yes, it's only been 10 minutes since you last texted me. I've barely started to pack.
What is the matter with you? I told you to get out and start heading to the airport already. Why are you still at home? Your flight leaves in 10 hours. You have to go now.
I still think that it's a little too early to go to the airport, even for an international flight. I still have plenty of time.
No, you can't miss your flight. This is really important. Just go already.
Mark, I understand that you're feeling really stressed right now, but I just want to know how your dad is doing. Is he all right?
No, he's not fine at all, but he is hanging in there.
Oh, I see. Well, did the doctors manage to at least tell you what your dad is sick with?
They said that it's a serious heart condition, if you must know.
Oh, wow. A heart condition. That's really bad. And to think that your dad, a guy who goes for runs every morning and eats so well, could have developed that.
Well, everyone is different, and you never know when something might happen. I guess this is just one of those freak medical things.
I guess. It really sounds like it. I suppose that just goes to show you, huh?
Well, you don't need to worry about it. I am going to handle everything, so just get packing and leave already.
You're going to do something to save your dad? What could you possibly do that the doctors can't?
I am going to sit here with him, hold his hand, and let him know that everything is going to be all right and that he will get through this stronger than ever. I am going to heal him with the power of love.
The power of love, huh? I really don't think that that can cure heart disease.
What are you talking about? Are you still mad that I'm asking you to take this trip without me? Just get over yourself, Bree. This isn't about you.
Oh, you're right about that. It isn't about me in the slightest. I can see that very clearly now.
Well, if you can see that, then quit bugging me while at the hospital. Are you still at home? If you have time to text, then you have time to pack.
Wait, Mark. There are just a couple more things we should talk about.
What is it now? What is it that you want to say that couldn't possibly wait until you're at the airport? Or better yet, after you've landed in New Zealand?
Well, I just want to know. Where are you right now?
Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something? I'm at the hospital. Where else do you think I'd be?
I see. You're at the hospital. And who else is there with you at the hospital right now?
My dad is here, of course. Have you gone crazy or something?
Oh, so you're at the hospital with your dad right now. Well, that is just so weird because I am actually sitting here with your dad right now.
Wait, what? What do you mean you're with my dad?
I mean that he just came over to the house right now. And now he is sitting in our living room with me.
Hold on. What are you talking about right now? Have you actually gone crazy or something?
Nope, no craziness here. Your dad just remembered that we were going to be leaving today and wanted to surprise us by taking us to the airport. Isn't that sweet?
Sorry, I'm really not following right now. What are you trying to say?
I mean that your dad, the one that you claim is dying of heart disease in the hospital, the one who I thought contracted some terrible affliction because he hated my guts so much, is sitting right here in front of me, Mark.
Oh no. You mean you're there with my dad's ghost? Oh no. Oh, this is terrible.
Nope, no ghosts, Mark. Just your dad in the flesh. And not a zombie either. In fact, he told me that you didn't even spend the night at his house last night. Isn't that so weird?
Bree, hold on. You've got this all wrong right now. I can explain everything.
You know what I think? I think that you've already gone on a trip of your own. So, do you care to tell me where you've gone?
Me? On a trip? At a time like this? What are you talking about? You really are too much sometimes, you know that?
No. I know that your mom dropped you off at the airport a while ago, didn't she? So tell me where you're going.
Oh, well, I was just going to go to New Zealand, of course.
What are you talking about? You better start making sense right now.
I mean, look, sorry, I have a lot of things I need to take care of here at the airport. I have to buy some snacks and a neck pillow.
Enough lies and excuses, Mark. I already know that your mom took you to the airport. She's already confessed.
Well, okay, so that's kind of true. Ish.
So then tell me, where are you going?
Can we circle back on that one later?
No. You will tell me the truth right now. You asked your mom to take you to the airport. I want to know where you went.
I really don't think you want me to answer this question. Let's just forget about this whole thing.
All I want to know is why you went to the airport when you told me that you were at the hospital. What's more, your mom said that she took you to the airport on the other side of town. That isn't the airport that we booked for.
Oh, you're so right. I must have gotten my airports mixed up. Oopsie.
Well, your dad remembered which airport we were going to. He even remembered the time of our flight and came over to have lunch with us and then give us a lift to the airport.
I don't believe this. Did he really drive all the way to surprise us?
Yeah. I guess he doesn't hate me as much as you claim, huh? And one more question. Who is the woman that you're with right now?
Oh, did Mom tell you about her? She is just a nice woman I happened to run into at the airport today.
Oh, wow. She must be really nice if you're holding her hand on the same day that you met her.
Wait, hold on. How did you know that?
I told you. Your mom confessed. There's no use hiding anything.
She did what? How could she do that to me? What is the matter with her?
I suppose you must have thought you were pretty clever with your stupid story.
No, you've got it all wrong. I swear. This is just a big misunderstanding.
You must have really wanted to take this trip with this woman, huh? I'm so sorry that my existence got in the way of that.
No, I was going to break up with this person. I swear. There is nothing going on anymore.
So you admit that there was something before. Just how long have you two been seeing each other?
We've been seeing each other since before you and I were married.
And you had the nerve to marry me. Swear that you love me. All while you were still seeing this woman?
But that's why I was going to break up with her. I promise that I'm telling the truth. We were just going to take this one last trip together and then I was going to break up with her.
You know, now I'm curious. Did you tell her that you were supposed to be going on a trip with me today?
Yeah, I told her. She knew all about that.
So then, not only did you plan a trip with her for the same date as with me, but you chose to go with her over your own wife? Please explain to me how that works.
I will, yeah. I guess it just kind of worked out that way.
So you wanted to just completely abandon our plans together so that you could go have a fling with this other woman?
No! I was going to reschedule something for you and I promise. This was the very last time that her and I were going to see each other.
What is the matter with you?
You don't understand. She told me that if I didn't take this trip with her, then she was going to tell you all about our relationship. I had no choice but to do what she told me.
So then you had no intention of telling me about this ever? Well, tell me, Mark. How is all that working out for you now?
I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. Please understand. I was just so scared of losing you.
And you really thought that the best way not to lose me was to lie to me? Lie to me about your dad being in the hospital with a serious disease? Lie about him hating my guts?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you.
Do you have any idea how worried I was about your dad? I thought that he might die and that I might have had something to do with it.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I should have never lied to you.
And your father is furious with you right now. You should see the look on his face. I've never seen someone so angry.
I bet.
What is the matter with you? How could you do this to me?
Please tell me that you're not thinking about divorcing me or anything. We can get through this together, can't we?
What? Do you really think that I want anything to do with you after this? Do you think we can get over something like this?
But I apologized. I'm really sorry, so please forgive me. You know that I care about you a lot, don't you?
If you cared about me, then you wouldn't have betrayed and lied to me like this. I can never trust you again, Mark. No, I don't want to be married to you any longer.
Please don't say that. We can get through this, I swear.
How about you just marry your other woman instead, huh? It sounds to me like she wants you more than I do right now.
But I was going to break up with her. I wasn't joking about that. I really want to end things with her.
Oh, really? You want to break up with her to be with me, even though you tried to estrange me from your family so you could go on a trip with her? You have a strange way of showing your love, you know that?
Please. You can't do this to me. I need you.
Well, I don't need or even want you anymore, Mark. I am disgusted with what you've done.
Don't say that. I can go to the right airport right now and we can still go to New Zealand together. We can still make this work.
Do you really think that I want to be stuck with you for a whole trip in a foreign country?
But I can't lose you. I need you.
Well, it is far too late for that. I've already called ahead and told them to cancel your ticket. I was so upset that I did it as soon as I knew the truth. You couldn't even go if I wanted you to.
Wait, so you only canceled my ticket? What about you? Are you still going to go to New Zealand?
That's right. I am going to go down there myself and have an amazing time without you.
No, don't do that. You can't go on your own.
I already told you that it's too late. I've given your dad my portion of the divorce papers. Make sure you sign them and file them while you're out. We'll figure out the alimony you'll owe me when I get back.
But I spent all my money booking these trips. I don't have any more.
Well, that sounds like a you problem now, doesn't it?
You can't be serious about all this, right?
Of course I am. And the worst part about this is that she is one of your co-workers, isn't she?
How did you know that?
Because a few days ago, when you left some stuff at home and I went to your work to hand it off, there was one woman there who was glaring at me the whole time.
You're kidding me. Was she really being that obvious about it?
I was wondering what that lady's problem was. But now it all makes sense.
But I'm going to stop seeing her, I swear. As of now, the only woman I am going to have in my life is you. I swear it.
No. No, 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 and a million more times no.
But we've only been married for a year and a half. Are you really telling me that you want a divorce after being married for that short of time? What will everyone think if we do that?
What will others think? What about me? What about what I think? Don't you realize how embarrassed I am to even be with you?
So, you mean there is no way that we can get through this together?
No! I am never, ever going to forgive you for what you've done to me. No matter how much you apologize, I will never forgive you. Your father has some things he wants to let you know as well.
He does. Oh no. What did he tell you?
He is going to be cutting you off and disinheriting you.
Wait, what? Is he serious? But I'm his only son.
He says that he doesn't want a child like you in his life.
I can't believe this. This can't be happening right now. My life is over.
That's right. So tell me, just where were you two thinking of running off to?
We were going to go to Fiji together.
I see. Well, I suppose you can still go on the trip. In fact, you might as well not bother coming home at all because I won't be here waiting for you.
Oh, man.
Seriously, what were you even thinking with all of this? How dumb are you?
Well, I just knew how close you and my dad are. I thought that if I could somehow cut off communication between the two of you, that things would have gone smoothly.
Well, that was some genius plan you had there, wasn't it? Don't you realize that sooner or later everything would have come to light?
You're right. I'm such an idiot. I never wanted any of this to happen.
You're lucky that we don't have kids because you won't have to pay child support. This should be quite the easy divorce.
I can't believe this. You're really going to leave me?
Of course I am. I never want to see your face again as long as I live.
But I was just about to head home so we could all talk.
No. You go to Fiji while you can. It's the last vacation you'll be taking for a long time.
But I can't go take a trip like this. How am I supposed to enjoy myself?
You lied to your wife and told her that your father was on his deathbed and still get to go away on a tropical vacation. You ought to consider yourself lucky, Mark.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to make you angry.
Angry? Oh, I'm not angry. I am just done with you.
Please don't say that. I know we can get over this if we just try.
No. You need to get over any idea that we might ever get back together. All we have left to talk about is how much money you'll have to pay in the divorce settlement.
Please don't leave me. I need you.
In the end, Mark canceled his trip to Fiji. He tried calling me over and over again and sent me dozens of texts, but I ignored them all. When he did get home, his dad was there waiting for him and yelled at him for at least 3 hours. In the end, Mark was completely cut off. I ended up getting $50,000 from Mark in the divorce. I'm still getting over what happened, but I have to say the money does help ease the pain a bit. Finally out of my marriage, I felt like I had a new lease on life, and I began that new life with a stunning trip to New Zealand. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time!